Hello, all Pisces. Welcome to your December 2020 tarot card reading. Let's get started right away. Make sure you like and subscribe. So yeah, this looks like a good month for Pisces. This looks so awesome. You guys are powering through, and these look really good. So we have the moon card at the beginning. Sometimes it talks about manifestations coming through, but I really see the moon card as something that almost, it allows you to evolve emotionally, and it allows you to carry on through all of those emotions and move forward, even if you don't know what it's like to, even if you don't know what it looks like to move forward. We have the Two of Cups when it talks about people that, it talks about two different people meeting from two different walks of life to me, and they meet each other in this kind of way of, we're similar and I kind of want to be with you. We get the Page of Swords right after. She's someone who is able to use their way that they communicate in an efficient way without necessarily knowing everything that they're saying, but is using it in a way of they're not scared anymore of saying what they need to say. We have the Hermit card. And then right next to that, we have the Devil card. It talks about repeating patterns. It talks about someone who really takes the lessons that they learn and keeps hanging on to them. And then we got the Chariot, which talks about someone who's able to move forward. So let's start with the beginning of the month, the Moon card. I feel like someone is helping you almost. There's this energy of helping that is allowing you to kind of move into a direction of faith instead of fear. When we talk about this card in the beginning of the month, we talk about someone, two people, I'm sensing, that really have to accept each other and really have to accept the grounds that they walk on to move forward together. There's two people and there's two different stories to everything. But when we get in, the beginning of the month, we have to realize that there's only so much that can change before we start realizing that it's us that needs to be worked on and not everything else that we see in somebody else. A lot of you guys could be going through like partnerships right now, romance at the beginning of the month, but I'm not saying that that's a huge theme. I'm sensing that you guys are seeing things in your partners, or you guys are just seeing things in like other people almost that are moving, that have the same passion, same directions towards you or towards a idea. You guys think similarly, I can't even talk today, but you guys think alike, and you guys think alike, but you just don't feel comfortable in the way that you feel about them anymore. How do I say this? There's a story of you guys connecting with someone so far until you have to look at everything. There's a happiness that comes in the beginning of the month, and it shows you what you could have in the future, but it doesn't show you what you have. And when we have to look back, when we have to look at the people that we're, who we are, while simultaneously looking at the things that we could have, it becomes this troubled road of dragging along your thoughts with you, your negative thoughts with you. So what I'm trying to say is allow lessons to teach you instead of hanging on. Allow the people that came into your life at one point to help you move forward separate from you and take those lessons without being hurt that they're still not there. I'm specifically seeing friendships when it comes to this, but it could also be past partners that have showed you a way out but are now still not there. We get the Hermit card right next to the Devil card in the ending, kind of beginning of the month almost. Not the beginning, but the middle to the end of the month. We get someone who has gone through this situation, has gained a tool, but now has to apply it. And because that person, that energy, that job is not there, we kind of fall back into our old patterns. I'm seeing this random devil card right here. I'm not seeing that you're necessarily chained to someone. I'm actually seeing that you guys are kind of going back. I'm sensing a lot of you guys are like almost not even healing, but going back into food. I'm feeling a lot of you guys are going back into reoccurring patterns with food that were like kind of not good for you. That you know that are not good for you, but you're going back into it because of this uncomfortability with being by yourself. Let's get a general card in here. Let's get two. Okay. Alright, I picked two general cards from you. We got the Page of Wands and the World card. The World card talks about the universe working with you if you work with it. In a lot of ways. Right next to the Page card, it talks about someone who's able to look at what they've got when it comes to stability, but look at where they want to head when it comes to their passions. To me right now, with these cards showing up. By the end of the month, we have the Chariot card. The thing is that I would usually take this card as a Chariot card as a super good thing. But this month, I feel like you only have half of the story figured out. You only have half of this energy completed, because I'm sensing a fast pace of moving forward, and there's this breakaway energy, right? Like you I don't know if you guys are. I'm a little worried about this devil card right here and the Chariot card being together, because as I was talking about right now, a lot of it has to do with food that you eat. I'm feeling right now. You could be the skinniest, the biggest, whatever, but it has to do with food. And when we talk about the places that we want to see, we have to make sure our minds are right, and we have to make sure the way that we move up is right. We can't just rush through it. And a lot of you guys are moving forward, and you guys are doing the things that you need to do. But I don't want you guys to allow this kind of going back into old patterns. I don't want you to allow yourself to judge yourself so much to the point of like you not really feeling like you deserve to move forward because of it. We have this dark type of period that comes in the middle of December, and we have to remember that it's only a phase for this month, and you can move forward without judging yourself for jumping back into old patterns. So yeah, that's your general reading for December. I hope you like and subscribe. It looks like a pretty good month, especially towards the end, and I will see you next month. Peace out.